show up without a plan, how successful can you really be? So the goal today is for you guys to start thinking about what it looks like to come up with the plan. So now you're not just showing up to show up, you're showing up to execute, right? So I know I have to get to those 5 contacts today, or I'm costing my business money, right? That's really where it's at. Or I have to get to my 8 contacts today. So I'm not just showing up and hitting the water cooler. I'm showing up with the plan. And we're, later in here, we're going to talk about, scheduling and those things. But I think knowing the numbers is your baseline. That's your heartbeat. I know that if I, don't do X, that my business is going to sink, right? And if I can't meet this baseline of sustainability, then eventually I'm going to be out of business, right? If I'm costing myself more than I'm making, then that's not financially successful. So you're really just starting to think about it and then planning. And most of you guys have goals based on previous year expectations, right? Like I know if I did 24 this last year, my goal is to get to 30 transactions. Well, that's piece of the equation because you have a history, so you have a little bit of consistency, but that's not the whole equation. Now it's okay, if I do 24 to 30, I know I'll make more money, but if I can tweak my commission, right, to get my commission ratio a little higher, if I can be a little bit more intentional on my conversion and convert a little bit better on my contacts, like can I hit my database and do a little more there? Like can I spend a little less on advertisement for exposure and get spend a little bit more on advertisement for business? Like all those things I can tweak when I know my business numbers, right? So let's really focus on a deep dive on your numbers, knowing what you want to make, what it's going to take for you to get there, what your expenses are, and start tracking some of these numbers.